That's greeting, Gary, with Let It Be RV again. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of an update with an expert who's going to be giving us a little talk. And so what am I seeing here, Dan?
Well, you're looking at the rocket garden. They've planted these rockets here. They don't seem to be growing much.
No.
But you've got two of the super heavy boosters to the left. Then as you pan to the right, you can see the Starship vehicles themselves. The boosters take them out to orbit. And I like the one down the far right. You can't see it very well from here, but the paint design looks similar to an orca whale, and it's a way of art mimicking nature and how effective nature really is in design.
Well, Dan, I see it has a little skin on it. That's a re-entry skin?
That's the, right, those are ceramic tiles to withstand the heat of re-entry. They do what's called a belly flop maneuver coming into the Earth's atmosphere, and then just before they hit the ground, they turn vertical and land on the orbital launch stand, or the Megzilla, which has the arms that close down on it to catch it, so it doesn't need legs.
It's on a barge, right? Or they come back here and land here, right?
Come back and land wherever there's one of these Megzillas. There's one in Florida now. They're going to have them all over the world for Earth-to-Earth transportation. And if we pan way over here to the right, we're going to see where the...
Hey, I see a Toyota over there.
Hey, yeah, what about that?
Hey, looks like Liberty. Okay.
That looks like home to me.
And
then in these buildings here is where they're assembling these sections. And they brought the booster, the super heavy booster, back from the OLM, which is the orbital launch mount, into this building here. And they're putting a skirting or cowling around the engines before they go for the big launch. And so it's probably going to be at least several weeks, if not months, before they actually clear all the hurdles and get the vehicle ready for launch.
So Dan, you're not going to really, you came down from Nome to see a launch, and it doesn't look like we're going to be able to see a launch, right?
Well, that's a little unfortunate, but actually you get a better view on video anyway. And
yeah.
If I could put in a couple of plugs here, Gary, for some of the better videos that are on there, more experts than myself by far. You've got Marcus House is a really good one, or the everyday astronaut Tim Dodd, who happens to be going to the moon on one of these ships. Congratulations to you, Tim, if you happen to catch this video. And he was selected as one of, I think, 10 different finalists to go with the Japanese guy that has bought the ships and paid what Elon called a not insignificant amount to go in orbit around the moon and come back to Earth. And Tim Dodd, he'll watch his video, he'll tell you about it. He's a really good expert, and he brings it, he's the everyday astronaut, he brings it down to where people like us can understand what's actually going on. Marcus House is excellent. Lab Padre has live feed all the time, and they keep me updated in the streamer underneath. And also Scott Manley is a very good source of rocket knowledge. So any of those guys, look for them on YouTube. You'll find them.
Well, Dan, I'm really impressed by your hoodie here. Where'd you get that hoodie?
Well, you have to work here to get that. No, you go to SpaceX.com and they've got it in their merch. So yeah, this is a good one. I really don't need it other than for mosquito protection here in South Texas.
Right. Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
What do we think that the all the airstreams over here are for? Do you have any?
Well, those are probably for the transit specialists that come in and out, and every one of them has a Starlink antenna on there for their internet. And those could be for temporary housing for workers until they find permanent housing here in this area in Brownsville, Texas. And of course, go around to the left there, Gary, and show where they're building the 9-meter diameter sections of both the Starship and the booster.
Right here.
They assemble those rings and put it all together right here and assemble it in this massive building here. One of these buildings can handle 2 at a time.
2 at a time, wow. How many rockets is it projected to be launched within the next, whatever, time frame?
Well, he wants to do 1,000 ships to Mars every 2 years. You know, the first thing's going to be get one off to moon, but that's going to take 5 refuelings. Or what they'll probably do is have some kind of a super tanker established offshore, off in the orbit, not offshore, but out in orbit, so that they can come and go and refuel as they come in but 1,000, and there's 100 people or 100 tons of cargo in each ship. And so if you do 1,000 of those every 2 years, then we can colonize Mars with a seed of humanity in another place in the solar system.
Amen. Amen. So this is my friend Dan, just to introduce. Dan's from Nome, Alaska. He's a miner. He came, we have known each other for 50 years, and he's a fanatic like I'm a fanatic on different areas. But thank you, Dan, for being here. Thank you for the update.
Thank you, Gary, for helping me fulfill a bucket list item.
There you go. Well, the bucket list is I thought you wanted to go up to Mars.
Well, Elon says he wants to die on Mars, just not on impact.
Not on impact. Okay, on that note, I'll say goodbye. Been a little bit long, but it's been a really good update. And yep, we're still in the area. So please subscribe to my channel and be safe.
Adios.